Hi guys, welcome to another amazing weekly roundup with Studiopedia, where we get to give you the best gist that has made the week a good mix of fun, worries, laughter, and most of all, entertainment. I'm Yanu and I have with me Daniel and Deji, and we'll be talking about the top picks for the weekly trend. So sit tight, grab a drink, and don't go anywhere. So the week starts off with a little bass buzz as we see the former reggae blues singer Harry Song getting called out by his wife. She calls him a bedwetter and also claims that his mother has never been married despite having 6 children with different men. Still on entertainment, Afrobeat singer Davido launches his own meme coin, also called Davido. On politics this week, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria approves of the use of the old national anthem, putting an end to the current one. Also, the federal government of Nigeria kickstarts the distribution of cooking gas to 1 million Nigerian citizens. Still on politics, the federal government finally includes students of state-owned higher institutions to be eligible for the application of the student loan scheme. On our news headlines, the Pope has been countered after using a derogatory word to describe the homosexuals. Also, the video of the Catholic priest who has been embracing traditional worship during church services and has also caused a lot of stares. So what is his purpose for doing so, and what are his congregations saying about this? On sports, Chelsea Football Club finally signs a 5-year contract with Enzo after Pochettino's departure. And then to round up the headlines for the week is our social media bonus for you guys, which is a trendy video of a lady who stops a couple from dancing together at their own wedding. So, Deji, what can you say about the whole Harry Song and his wife's call out?
Everybody had different opinion about what's happening. But I know he said at one point that the lady is a cloud chaser. She's this online person that, makes issue of different things. So there are different opinions to this. There are different things that people can, deduce from what has happened, and you can't give a verdict of what is happening until you are in the marriage.
If they called you out and said that you're a bedwetter,
I was wondering why out of everything bedwetter,
right?
I don't know. They say that in every rumor, there might be a truth. I don't just know.
So he's a wee-wee.
Maybe the wife is tired of carrying bed outside. She just has to open up.
Well, that was FD.
And the crazy thing is that so many comments were actually siding with the woman when she called him out as a bedwetter. And they were like, and then he responded and he was like, she's an agent of darkness, and then he's happy that he's free from her bondage. And everybody's like, what kind of response is that? That is he a baby? That who responds like that after calling? He didn't even address the fact that, so maybe, who knows, maybe there's a truth. Yeah. There's an atom of truth in that.
Well, in case if there's a truth, all I can say is that they should go and cook gecko for me. I heard it is very good for food.
Like they should go the traditional way, right?
Exactly.
And then other things, you can get like a Macintosh, like that. That.
It's just crazy because online you don't tend to believe everything that you see online. What people say, like people chase clout. That's just normal. But when issues like this spring up, people have different ways of calling out people, tackling them and saying all sort of shit. So that was
I've actually not heard both of them have that kind of issue before. So that's why it was. I know out of everything, normally you see when maybe the wife of a celebrity or so will call out the celebrity maybe for cheating or something like that.
Yeah.
But
she actually called him out for cheating. She was like that he cheated on.
But okay, so the bedwetting was just like the Fisabi, the Jara.
It can be actually. Because bedwetting is very, very unusual. So for adults,
especially for a grown-up
person, yes, for an adult, for adults have chosen that kind of word.
He still did not even say anything about the fact about his mother being not married, and then having 6 children from different men.
I don't know. He didn't really make so much attempt to defend.
To clear the air as regards that bedwetting.
Just-
That particular word caught people's attention. If you go to the comment section, you see different reactions. That like with bedwetting, someone was like, "Are you actually telling me that this guy is wee wee?" You say wee wee into you. Like that was just bust my head. Like, what is this? Nigeria is just a cruise.
The comment section is always just a very crazy place.
No, the thing that she for don't film am like when you don't piss, make she just film am. Don't believe in her.
But you don't go need to the explain tire like
this.
She's
not going to the explain like while like. So.
Okay, and so let's talk about, Davido creating like a meme coin, launching his own. I'm not really like into cryptocurrency and all of that, but I saw that he has created 2 other ones that have tanked.
Tap. Okay, the thing about Davido doing creating a meme coin is, I don't just know what he's trying to do, where he's heading to, because if you look at from previous incidents, Davido has been kind of related to some kind of monetary schemes that usually turn up to be scams or something like that. I can still remember when he did them.
Basically, by calling him a scammer. Okay.
I can still remember when he did something like a promotion for
Hey!
If your money is
my money went.
My money said my 38K.
No, I was not that rich. I think I did 9,000. But I do, and the funny thing is, I didn't want to do this. But like, I saw people getting results from this. They were really cashing out.
So the thing is, it's like the days of MMM. Nigerians believe that all this work and get paid is very like it's a long route. What can we do?
Funnily enough,
the
Davido meme coin he created skyrocketed. Like it said a very very significant increase, but all of a sudden it had even.
We got a peak and then
he got
it is actually a usual thing with the cryptocurrency. Like usually a usual thing with meme coins and so much when the coin doesn't really have is a good value or maybe use case, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So what the speculation people are saying is that this might be a pump and dump scheme,
just to get their money.
Just for investors, early investors to grab the profit, and after grabbing the profit, they sell out. Then do is it paper hands they call them, also paper money? So the ones that the little investors, the ones that are just entering it, get to be liquidated. So that kind of thing. So the fact that Davido is always putting himself out there, this kind of thing is.
Even Whiskey called him out.
Yeah, Whiskey called him out.
So I saw that this morning. I
think something about work hard and not smart or something like that.
Yeah, Whiskey called.
But let me ask one question. Like the old stuff, is it a new is it a new coin? Like has it been existing for a while?
No, he just launched
I know
it.
it was a partner with this Solana coin. These tap swap guys.
He partnered with, I think, Solana wallet. It's the new stuff, and he wants maybe his fans to benefit from it. I don't just know. I can't say the real purpose behind it. But the fact that it can be a pump and dump scheme.
Exactly.
It's very possible.
Very, very possible.
So it can be 2 ways. It can either be maybe for the fans or maybe for his own gain. Or it can be something that you are doing innocently, but you don't know that it will eventually go into deep.
Does he not know that?
I don't know.
Before venturing into telling people to buy the coin or even partner, so he obviously knows about stuff like that. So
yes,
you should have idea about it. But still on still.
You know, in school we did something about like risk. There's risk averse, there's risk prone, there's all those kind of risk stuff. Like there are different kind of ways people take risk. Life in itself is a risk. Is a coin. Let's try and invest. Let's see how it goes. If there's a little bit of faith in it, let's see if it will boom. And then if the thing now eventually crash, listen, I see your head. You started it and then.
But I saw some online comments. I think our favorite doctor online was on Twitter when he was advising people against it, that they should have sense and not do something like this. If you know that you are in Sakpa mode, please don't involve yourself in this anyway. So, I have a question. Like on this topic here, this particular topic I'm about to talk about, I'm like, what was the president thinking when he said that we should stop using the Arise and Come Patriot and then move to Nigeria we hail thee? Like, why do you what is going on?
My uncle said that do you think we have the time to learn?
I've been thinking about it, how children will start learning.
I feel it should be nostalgia, like maybe they're missing the old ones because they gave birth to them during that time. Because
exactly,
I've forgotten the senator I heard online that was talking about the reason why they had to bring in the
please enlighten
the old one.
Yeah.
He was dropping explanation lyrically, like using line by line, trying to explain why it is so. What I was just concerned about is that even the one way they sing before anything they
not so.
I'm even very concerned because this is not the time for you to start changing. There's a lot going on. I mean, the inflations, the prices that are going up and everything, and then you're majoring in a very minor something.
I said for me, like now this news week may pass for this week may pass because I feel it's like a misplaced priority.
Honestly,
like you see something bigger that you're supposed to tackle. There was a time I think the president was telling the people like, okay, sorry you guys, that you're going through Sapa, like sorry you, like
can you just imagine?
You already know that guys are going
president.
through hard times this time, so you just want to complicate the whole issue and now say let us go back to the old.
Some comments online, like some people's comment online was like, this is like another miss. No, we all know that the Nigerian government they have this kind of wayoic claim, put it that way, wayoic behavior, where you see they kind of, when something is arising, then they try to deviate people's attention. That kind of thing. So some people were like, this is like a scoop.
So there's like
they
an
won't run on
underlying
streets, that kind of thing. Like maybe something's happening, or for example, people have been talking about this Calabar coastal way. So maybe just to remove the tension from one problem, they might just bring up one other irrelevant thing. Because sincerely speaking, from my own point of view, I don't see any relevance in changing that content.
Honestly, there's no relevance at all.
There are bigger fish to fry.
Bigger things to actually solve because I don't know where let me not talk past my mouth.
It is what it is. This is Nigeria, so expect anything.
It is what it is. I like that.
News is not today's news.
They say they want to change the flag. Green, blue, black.
And
or something Baba Blue. As I jump flag.
That's the day.
And I think another misplaced priority for me is I don't know. I feel like it's in a two-way thing where they are trying to distribute cooking gas for 1 million cities. They said 250,000 in like 6 geopolitical zones. I feel like, in a way, to me, I feel like it's also misplaced priority because the expenses which you use to buy that gas is a lot. How do you want these people that are using firewood and coal to survive? Like
when I was going through that news, I read where they said one of the purpose of, or let's say the major purpose of distributing gas cylinders is to reduce the
effect of charcoal and firewood,
fire and smoke and so. But the major thing is, if you distribute cooking gas, if the gas price is still climbing,
the same,
they will still go back to it.
Most of them using firewood. It's not like they don't have the money to buy an empty gas cylinder. That's the truth. They can buy some of them can buy an empty gas cylinder. Some people even have empty gas cylinders in their house, but they can't fill it or they can't keep up because of the price.
The price is crazy.
So if you can't work on the price, then the gas cylinder you give it to me and
I'll just probably abandon it. I noticed that it was 12. It's 12 kg they're giving them.
12 kg.
I think it looked like the big one. Yeah.
So it's like everybody has empty cylinder.
You just have like a gas cylinder at home, then you still be using firewood. Yeah, because
it's a good idea, but
it's a good idea. But there are still things that are to work on.
Before they can say that
the gas price needs to come down. It needs to be affordable.
Yes.
Yeah, for the common man, I beg.
Distribute to 250
and
people and then I don't know how you want them to feed themselves with the gas. They'll still end up going back to firewood.
In contribution, I feel like this whole thing is not audio because it would eventually suffice. you will now
share
you
it.
will now see that when they now begin to share it, the people that will even like get access to them won't be the people that they have intent for. It will still be within their cabal that will have access to it. It's just like all those types of palliatives. Palliatives.
Okay.
I don't know if I know anybody around me that have access to that palliative. So it's just
it's just a bag of rice for one
exactly
that kind of thing.
It's just like
even sharing gas cylinders for just 1 million people. How far?
Exactly for 1 million. How many people did it? How many people did Nigeria? So that's why I said it's audio.
Come to my village. Just come to my village. You say a lot of people. You have more than
Wonderful.
So if you say 1 million people, that means they are already selected people that you want, because the Nigerian population in itself is over 200 million. So it's just crazy for me, Sha.
And then they also now decide to like accept the whole eligibility of student loan scheme.
Yeah, it's actually nice. That's one.
I think I give them accolade for that one.
One news this week that I feel okay. Yeah,
it was
actually
don't try. So initially I was wondering why it was only the federal universities that were involved in the loan scheme.
Okay.
But knowing that they've opened it for students, for states owned tertiary institutions is actually a nice thing. It's a nice step.
But like, how long is the whole student loan thing for? Like, how long can you?
I don't know. I'm not a student.
Exactly. I'm not a guy.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Well,
at least for now, university don't come up from my mind. So
God. Okay. Let's talk about how the whole the Pope decided to use what's that word again?
Derogatory statement. I don't remember the word.
Forchagin, I think.
It's an Italian word. Sure.
Yeah, it's an
Italian
so
word.
Before now, there have been several comments about the Pope's decisions of lately. So we I think earlier this year, where the Pope said the church should bless the marriage of gay couples. So this is very, very controversial. Because,
what you said?
Yeah, this is very, very controversial because it is like trying to bring in westernization into religion. Yeah, kind of. That's why I think trying to bring in westernization into religion. And aside from that, you cannot, since the Catholic Church is a universal church, it's very difficult to implement or to infuse this belief that gay couple or gay marriage is okay. So it is very, very difficult in some parts of the world, especially the African region. It's very difficult. I'm very sure a lot of people won't want to be attending. A lot of Nigerians won't want to attend the church where the priest is blessing the marriage of a man and a man. No disrespect to them, no disrespect to them, but it is a very controversial topic.
It's a controversial
the fact that when he used that Italian word, I forgot. Don't mind me, I don't know how to pronounce it.
We don't.
So actually, it meant faggot. Right? Yeah. So using the word faggot, I think the way he said it in the statement was something like when he said there's a lot of faggotry there's a lot of faggotry going on in the church already. That was when I think they asked him if gay people can be priests, that kind of thing. So he was like, no, as if the church has taken enough by allowing them to get married, so everybody should calm down, that there's a lot of faggotry going on in the church. He's in a crossroad where he has to show people that it's good to love, it's good to accept. But now infusing it into the religious belief is where the problem is.
I mean, he's apologizing to all of them that he said he might have hurt or not hurt using that word. So apologies to all those that he has hurt.
Yes, some people commented that now some people were like, the reason why he said so, the reason was the Pope is an Argentine Pope. He's from Argentina, so maybe he misused the word.
Those
words. But
apologies to
but
them.
who knows?
He's a public figure, so
they said that it was like a hidden meeting. So how did meaning there are snitches everywhere, so be careful.
They your back.
Watch your back.
It's actually a closed door meeting.
Yeah, so how did he? But
Leaked
it's
out.
fine. Still on this Catholic priest. I mean, let's talk about how a Catholic priest decides to embrace traditional worship.
I saw that video. That should be the most confused I've ever seen in my
Confused
life. The most confused human being I've ever seen in my life.
So I'm trying to understand. I should feel like there are stages into getting into like being a reverend father and all of that. So was he doing this, or he decided to change means in the middle or something?
No, you kind of see people that will go astray. Surely, you see people that will go astray.
Definitely.
So I don't just know what he was trying to prove to his congregation. I don't just know. So because when I saw the video, there was a monstrance in the church. In the altar, there was a monstrance on the altar, and he came with this staff, like staff. Like, bro, what's going on? What's going on? And the anointing is the fact that you see followers.
Yeah, they were really cheering him on.
It seems like people have forgotten what the faith is.
Honestly,
Exactly.
they've fallen
forgotten
out.
what the
They've
faith
fallen
is.
out.
Yeah, so they are now they are focused more on the figure that is there, which is that priest. So the same way it happens, like people just forget when they've forgotten who they're serving, then they're now focused on the figure that is there, the person that is telling them what to do. That kind of thing.
Actually, you see, even in the comment section, it will baffle you to know that like there are people tackling people that are against this.
Yeah.
You always see someone that will say, hey, like,
as in, I saw that guy's
trying to
comment.
say, go back to your roots.
Yes, the guy's comment was
not
like,
the right way to say it.
the guy's comment is like, why are you blaming the priest? He said he's hailing God as a king, and he brought the staff to come and worship the king. Like, the person is even trying to justify what the priest is doing.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
exactly. If you look at it from another sense, another point of view, it might seem like he's trying to prove to people that there's actually no difference between this religion and this religion. That everything is the same thing. But
then no.
I just
if you don't know the truth,
he didn't just pass his message right. So another concern is what the people above him, that kind of thing, what would they do? What step are they taking towards
because they have to take steps. This is not something. I mean, I'm not a Catholic person, but this is not something that I feel like a Catholic priest should be doing in the. But then who am I to judge? Right?
And then the guy can feel like he knows what he's doing. He wants to carry the people along. He's trying to worship God in that kind of way. But then you shouldn't forget there's a verse of the scripture that says that if you are doing something and it's making other people stumble, like, you are missing the point. If what you are doing is just within the confines of the people in your congregation, what about people outside? What are you telling them? Like, okay, you are serving God in this format, but it's not sitting well with people outside. So
yeah.
What's the
I
point?
think there's also openness to learning. If he's not ready to even listen to other people, he's just going to continue doing his thing. So
I'll try to say this. Apart from this priest, we've also seen it in other denominations of religion. It happens, and I think if they don't check themselves,
their doctrine,
they might be misleading a lot of people. Yeah.
Okay, so this part, I think I'm going to leave it to the men to talk about, because I only think it's a.
Did you not call us men?
So I'm going to leave it to them. I don't really. Chelsea, I don't really get it.
We help your career.
Don't worry. Fire now. So let's talk about how this whole Chelsea signs up Enzo into. I mean, why did Pochettino?
Actually, this is the first time I'm seeing Chelsea. Let me not say the first time, but in a long time, Chelsea is doing this long contract deal with a coach. We all know Chelsea for two years, 1 season.
Chelsea, no time, like onto the next
quick fix. So now seeing that they're bringing in Enzo, 5-year contract, I think so. I think 5-year contract.
Oh, that's
I was surprised, like 5 years. Should they know it? I mean, should a mistake that kind of thing. Let's hope it gets to 5 years. I think they want to do what Arsenal, what Mikel Arteta is doing with Arsenal. I know Mikel Arteta is like a student for Guardiola.
Yeah.
Understand? So they want to, and they're seeing the kind of the Guardiola's effect.
Yeah, Guardiola's effect.
Yeah, exactly. Guardiola's effect on Mikel Arteta and then Arsenal as a whole. So now they are bringing in Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca was also under Pep Guardiola when in Man City. Yeah, in Man City. So they feel as the boy, as the apprentice, that night, maybe you have that Guardiola effect. So moving him from Leicester, bringing him to Chelsea is actually a nice thing.
It's a nice thing, but I don't trust Chelsea. Like
so,
one bit.
So the two,
I don't trust Chelsea.
No, seriously, don't go put your money on top Chelsea. Don't go put your money on top Chelsea. That kind of stuff.
But I thought Chelsea was a good team now. I thought Chelsea.
It's not like about.
Why did you not say no?
I don't trust.
Don't let Chelsea fans come for you.
I don't trust.
They said that they thought your team was a good team. Is it true? I'm gonna ask them now. Is it true?
I'm Chelsea.
No, but actually, the way they ended this
this conference league.
They ended
this
was actually surprising. I didn't expect them. In fact, Man U fucked up. I didn't expect them to even pass Man U on the table.
Their major calamity was because they had injury. I was reading an article like close to 10 to 12 players that were injured that did not start the season like properly fit. So that was what added to their whole while. So they were at 13th or 12th position for a long time before they had like all this winning streak, and then they were able to overpower Man U. But then luckily Man U was able to claim back their spot by winning the FA. Although that was crazy for them.
Man U fans are using to brag now.
Yeah.
Like, at least they came with.
Sorry, what fan are you?
Me.
Yes. What's your club?
Eyimba.
And Shooting Stars.
Canopila.
I don't know what's going on.
I was expecting Pochettino to still stay with the club.
Did he do something that he left?
No,
he
was just able to bring a team from the championship into Premier League, and that's a very huge achievement.
Yeah.
So that I think that was the main reason why.
You mean Enzo?
Yeah. He brought
Leicester
City from the championship into Premier League, and that was.
So hopefully, let's see how it goes.
Up Chelsea.
But like I said, I don't trust Chelsea. Maybe in the next 1 year, if Chelsea still goes back to deep.
Now when next season starts, Chelsea just be like crypto. You get some kind of.
I said they be like Davido man.
Exactly, they just like Davido me.
They have casted you
people. They will just go up. Then later you just see deep that kind of thing. So you don't feel like just.
I have friends that are Chelsea players that will come.
Like Chelsea actually,
if now come from me, I don't JJ.
Chelsea has their glory days, like those times when
I was a Chelsea fan. I was.
That one has come.
Then I became Man U fan. Then I'm fanless.
Okay, and so lastly, we're going to talk about how a woman decided to stop a couple from dancing at their own wedding. Like, it's their wedding event, and this woman was hugging on the man. Like, if it was you, and everybody was trying to stop.
Like, if it was you,
to me, this is what happened. I will first
you kill a lot.
Yeah, have you seen when they are carrying? So I'm just I'm not huge. Like I just shift one place. In fact, the man was just being so calm. I was like,
a lot of people were even trying to like push her back.
The bride was just calm at first. Like,
this one, village people are like,
yeah.
A lot of people were trying to push this woman back, but she was not having it though. She was like, no.
So from the comment section, actually, someone said, I bet we get broom there. Someone said, I bet we get rhino cord. You know this rhino cord. Jesus.
Very stubborn.
But actually, somebody was giving another opinion from the comment section and was like, if he be the sister, say maybe the person wants money, because there was a guy that came on that stage and tried to put his hand into his pocket to give her money or something. So we can look at it from different angles.
Maybe somebody that is crashing on the man.
This kind of story the way everything go, I don't think it's because of money.
I think she loves the man. That's why. Because why would you not allow a couple to dance on their way? That's very bad.
So
very
bad.
audacious. Nonsense.
So bad.
Maybe not crush. Long time.
Yeah, long time crush.
This guy let it go. Another one is gone. Oh Jesus.
I mean, it had to take the MC to finally say that they should leave, let them dance before she now did show
And
that.
I know some girls that if they were there and a lady is trying to disturb them, like disturb their man.
Yeah, they go
What?
para.
See,
That shoe, don't come out the shoe. Dig out.
That in.
I could have killed a lot. How would you be stealing my man or my wife? That's nonsense. I would just.
No, that is not
But
stealing.
I mean,
This one-
woman
this
of
one,
peace.
This one has chance. She won't come chance.
Hey, you want chance now?
But I'm a woman of peace.
Actually, if
we'll pray you away.
if the MC had not said anything, actually,
She would have
almost
still
she would have-
stayed there.
She would have stayed there.
And we've come to the end of another weekly roundup with Studiopedia. But before we go, we want you to let us know in the comment section who you think would win the Legit.ng award for entertainment for the male and the female category. And as usual, always share your comments and share your thoughts about what you think of the headlines today.
Yep.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also turn on your notification bell so you don't get to miss any weekly roundup, because this is something that you should really enjoy.
Yeah.
Anyways, bye for now and see you guys next week.
Peace out.